Thanksgiving Day is just a mere days away, and if you haven't started to prep your turkey for cooking, now's the time. Got to get on it. And here to share a brine recipe in our CI kitchen, guest chef Jorden Brotherton, who's the assistant professor over at the U of I Hospitality Management, is here. We're excited to have you, Jorden.
Thank you very much. Happy to be here.
So you're kind of the one in charge of sending us all of our U of I chefs.
Yes, one of a few.
Well, we appreciate having them. So let's talk a little bit about, before we get started here, the hospitality management, course over there. How's it work?
So it's a small program, one I graduated from, and it's near and dear to my heart, and got the opportunity to come back and teach. But we're trying to grow it and make sure that we're giving the best possible, not only food science-based education, but also hands-on experience for all of our students.
Right.
So we operate 2 food and beverage locations. We have the Bevier Cafe and the Spice Box. The cafe is open Monday to Friday, and the Spice Box typically operates during the spring semester on Friday evenings.
Now, I'm guessing with all of our students home on holiday, the Bevier is kind of closed for the week.
Down, yes.
So you get a little break yourself then,
kind
right?
of. Yeah, a little bit.
Until we bring you here and put you to work today. So Thanksgiving, just days away.
It is.
So now is the time to start getting that turkey ready for dinner, yes?
Correct.
So we're making a brine.
Yes.
What exactly is a brine?
So a brine is a really simple solution. It's typically salt and sugar with a few aromatics thrown in there. I think today we're using some pepper and some garlic. But essentially you make this salty, sugary solution and you soak the turkey in it. And that salty, sugary water actually replaces the water that's inside the turkey. So therefore you can guarantee that you're getting a really moist and well-cooked bird when you pull it out of the oven.
So that's kind of why you do it.
Exactly.
Is for so you don't have a dry, everybody's gagging, choking on your turkey.
Right, no sawdust.
Okay, so what do we, so we have to start with a tub of water.
Yep, absolutely. 2 gallons of water. Again, super simple. And what we would take is a 1.5 cups of kosher salt.
Oh.
I
almost thought this was sugar.
Yeah.
I was about to taste it. I'm glad I did not, okay?
You just pour that right into the water.
Why kosher salt? Does it really matter?
Honestly, no, it doesn't. You could use table salt. You may reduce the amount just slightly because the kosher salt's going to take up some more volume.
Okay.
But no, you could use regular salt if you didn't have kosher salt.
Now, do these ingredients also determine on like the size of your turkey?
Typically, so this recipe in particular is shooting for about 12 to 15 pounds.
Okay.
If you had a smaller bird, you could decrease the ingredients. Bigger bird, same thing.
Okay, so now we have some brown sugar.
Brown sugar goes right in there.
Okay.
Perfect.
Oh, nice. And then we have some seasonings here.
We do. We've got black peppercorns. Those go right in.
So no need to crack them.
Not at all.
All right.
We've got some dry rosemary.
Oh. You know, I'm glad you used dry. I've been using like the
fresh sprigs.
Yes. And then that stuff like gets stuck in your teeth.
It does.
And you're like,
you can definitely use that if you've got it on hand.
Okay.
And then this is some minced garlic. And then last but not least, there you go.
We have to make sure we get all that in there.
I don't have them zested currently, but if you prefer like a
citrusy,
if you prefer a citrusy flavor, you can use the zest of an orange or 2.
Which would you use?
Honestly, like the bird I prepped for today, I went with 2 oranges.
2 oranges?
I did.
Okay, so you just put the zest of both
You zest it right in, and then with this mixture, you stir it all up, stir all the ingredients.
Oh, I had my little knife over here.
Yeah, you just give it a quick stir, and you would put this over heat in a pot. You just want to get it to simmer, and once and that kind of releases the aromatics, and make sure that salt and sugar is dissolved.
Note to people at home: probably don't use a plastic knife to stir your brine, but I don't know. Do what you want.
Sure.
Okay. So, how long does the turkey need to soak?
I would say at least 24 hours, just in my personal experience. You can put it in the fridge, and you can either use a large container like this one where the turkey can be fully submerged. It's important that the water's completely over the turkey. Or what's become really popular are called brine bags. And it's almost like a giant zip baggie. And you can put the bird inside of it, pour the brine in, push any air out, seal it. Goes right in your fridge.
Keeping it simple.
Fits really well, yes.
For all of us non-Betty Crockers out there.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, I'm going to just keep stirring because why not? But he actually does have a turkey in our oven right now with this same brine, and we'll get a little sneak peek coming up a little bit later on this hour. Jorden, thanks so much.
You're very welcome.
We'll connect you with this recipe for the brine and everything happened at the Bevier Cafe at skyliving.tv.